Hey guys, so I just wanted to unbox the Xiaomi Mi 9. This is Xiaomi's latest flagship, well, budget flagship handset for 2019. Been a big fan of Xiaomi over the years, and I did buy the Mi 8 as well as pretty much every Mi high-end phone for the last couple of years. So you can see this is the box here, very nice presentation. When I first got it, I had it upside down. I thought I bought the Mi 6 again, but nevertheless, you can see this is the global version. In terms of the spec, you're getting a 48 megapixel camera, latest Snapdragon, so I think this is my first Snapdragon 855 device, and 20-watt fast charging, I think, which is the same as you get on the OnePlus Ultra version or McLaren version, so the fastest you can get pretty much, and fingerprint sensor in the screen, which may be better than what Nokia has done with theirs. So let's see, let's get it open, have a look at how this one looks. So let's see here. So the box is really nice here. It's like it's got like it looks like a rainbow tone to it. Like the way you look at it, it kind of changes color, which is really interesting. You can see you get your standard stuff here. We get a nice little case to protect it, as you can see. And this is the phone here. Oh, look at that. So you can see, similar to, I think, the P30 Pro, you're getting like a same kind of build at the back there, but for much cheaper obviously here. The notch is very nice and OnePlus like, as you can see, not too obtrusive, and you don't get like a weird hole like you do on the S10 in the top right. So it looks the part here, certainly. It doesn't feel, like they have cheaped out or anything in terms of the build quality, as you can see. Type C, obviously. No headphone jack, I don't think, so something to consider here. Obviously you do get that adapter though, which is quite nice. For this version, you can see I'm getting charging cable, as well as like a charger here, which isn't going to be much use to me, and nearly impossible to get out of the box unless I'm doing it wrong, so I'm not going to bother. But you can see I'm going to have to use a charger I've got anyway locally, so do bear that in mind if you get the global version. Let's start it up here and see what we've got. So with the Xiaomi, you are, as I said, getting the phone for a very nice price, 400 to 500, depending on where you get it from. You do have to deal with the Xiaomi software, MIUI 10, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be very fast and fluid nevertheless, so it shouldn't be too much of a bother. Wonder if they're using Oled here, so just connect to my Wi-Fi. So terms and conditions, as you can see, yes, you're fine to take all my data and send it abroad. So what's the size of the battery? Do we know that? And this one's a dual SIM one as well, so you can put two different SIMs in there if you want. It doesn't actually say. You do get 6 gigs of RAM in this version, 128 gigs of storage, but that's not really that impressive because obviously you do get 8 gigs with OnePlus. You probably can get 8 gig version of this, but is it worth it? That's the question. So you can see screen lock. I don't want to do that. Can I skip it and turn that off? Yes, there we go. So in terms of the size, you can see it's probably about the same kind of size here as your regular S10. Maybe the S10 a little bit smaller here, but you know, very pocketable, which is good. I don't think this doesn't look too much like an OLED display to me. I mean, let's just turn it up. Is it OLED? It could be, or it could not be. That is the question here. It doesn't look quite as good quality as what you get on, you know, hang on. Let's just see here. I'm going to have to do some research on the fly so we can see, does it use an OLED display? And just looking at GSM Arena, it is actually OLED. It's Super AMOLED HDR10 with Gorilla Glass 6. So it is OLED here. So yeah, you know, it is what it is, and you can see we do get the Xiaomi software here, which looks quite nice and fluid, not slow at all. You got ultra wide angle mode here. That will impress everyone. 48 megapixel. Wow. Let's just quickly take a shot with that. 48 megapixel. I think that's even more than the Lumia 1020, for those you can remember that far back. So you can see nice and sharp here. Probably could get microscopic, it's that sharp. What do you get for your video recording? Let's have a look. Can we see it here? 4K Ultra HD. You do get some nice options there, as you can see. 60 frames per second video recording, which I think was missing from the last one, so that is good to see. And you get all of your good modes as well, like night mode and stuff, which is nice. Do we get any new wallpapers? Because I think Xiaomi has been a bit lazy over the last couple of years with the wallpapers situation. Well, it does look like we do get some, as you can see. We'll just put this one on, and you can definitely tell they've made effort here, you know, making the experience look a little bit nicer and fresh than it was getting a little bit stale at one point. Let's have a look at the Android. So where can we see that here? I can never remember. Somewhere in the settings, I'm guessing. Let's see, about, can we search that? About phone, there we go. So it says Mi9, you are getting the MIUI 10.2, which is good. And what's the base Android? So it's 9. So that is the, I think, the latest Android. I haven't really been taking that much notice because it doesn't seem to be a massive change from the recent Android versions. But yeah, just a quick little unboxing of the Xiaomi Mi 9. I will do some comparisons with, you know, equivalent phones. I think we've got the OnePlus 7 coming out very shortly as well in May, so it'll be interesting to see how it does compare with that. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, find it helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.